First of all, I want to start. Listen, Steve Rogers is out of the picture right now, so I'm curious. With both of your characters not competing for Steve's love, what does this mean for the relationship with Bucky and Sam? Can they be friends now?
No one can be Bucky's friend because he kills everyone he meets.
Everyone?
Why can't we be friends?
There we go. Sing it. I do love how the show gets to know these characters on a really personal level, and with families and friends and going on dates and everything. You name it, stuff we haven't seen before in the MCU. Sam's family got hit hard by the blip and everything. Anthony, where are Sam's priorities in this post-Endgame era of the MCU?
Well, just reconnecting. I mean, he's in a position now where he's trying to figure out where he fits in. What's his new normal. So that's kind of the understanding that he's going into the series with is, going back to his family, going back to his house and figuring out how to move forward.
I mean, you do a great job with the family stuff too in those performances. I love that. Sebastian, I'm not going to lie. I've held a bit of a grudge when I found out Bucky killed the Starks. So I just got to be honest about that. But this show, it really dives into the mental health that Bucky has and the guilt that he's been carrying. And I admit it's changing my perspective a good bit, man. So I'd love to hear from you what it was like to dive into everything that Bucky has been carrying with him in the way the show does.
Well, obviously, I was excited about that because I think we talked a lot about it, in some of the other movies, and there was never enough time to sort of explore him after Civil War and where he was at and how much he had confronted, how much there was still left for him to deal with. And so this is really the perfect time, for both of these characters to be learning more about, themselves, the world they're in and their priorities. And he's right up there, with Sam on that.
Yeah. Who gets, there's some cool action in the first episode for both of you. They're both separate. When you come together, who gets the cooler action moment between the two? Did you guys compete for who gets to flex the hardest?
Sebastian has some pretty cool sequences. After watching the series, I was kind of jealous.
Really?
I was kind of jealous.
Who really mastered throwing the shield? Because I see in the trailer, both of you guys get to hold the shield at some point. Was there a trick that one of you guys had to really nail down?
Well, the question is if there is an actual shield there to begin with.
Right.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing, It's like it's actually you have to look a lot cooler than you think you do on throwing that thing. That's for sure.
Yeah. Do you guys have any idea where after this show, like has there been a conversation about playing these characters again yet?
No, we haven't. At least I have. I mean, you never know what's going on and who's been called and what they've been told, but there hasn't been any conversation on my end. I think everyone, Marvel, Disney, us included, just wants to see how this show is going to land. I think everyone's going to have a new perspective on our characters and a new appreciation for our characters once these shows come out, and that'll help us figure out how we move forward.